Hey y'all, Will Healy here, and I am today at Hawkeye Community College in Waterloo, Iowa for the Iowa Association of Business and Technology's COBOT Automation Summit. This was actually a really amazing event, and I love local events like this because we really get to engage in our local manufacturing community and have really powerful conversations between people and companies who are right down the street from us. The keynote speaker was Barglof from Kinetic Technologies, an Iowa-based company, and he had some fantastic insights in his presentation. He said there are tools in the toolbox for every job, and each tool has its place. And he was talking about it's not to use traditional robots or cobots, it's each has their place and which applications are which make a lot of sense when the way Mark explained it. Then he talked about robotic cell design considerations, things like budget, inflow, process, outflow, safety. He talked about why to use an integrator, and I love this quote was, the automation journey takes time and iteration to get right, and I thought that was really great. And then last but not least, the equipment you own and the labor you rent, be careful with the dollars and cents ROI calculation. When we make investments, it boosts our community and it helps us keep and retain the people we have. And I thought that was a great insight, and lots of great insights in that, Mark. I really loved it. Then there was a panel from the Iowa Workforce Solutions where a number of local Iowa organizations from universities as well as from the government talking about incentives that are available to leaders to invest, technology assessments available to help you figure out where you're at and what you need, and then assistance for actually applying for the grants, as well as programs like the high quality job programs giving incentives, and even a child care grant, which I thought was really interesting. And then last but not least, what I was here for was we had a panel of automation experts, and we talked about collaborative automation. And some of the takeaways I noticed were things like you've got to talk to your operators when you're thinking about automate something. Understand what are the dirty, dull, dangerous jobs that they don't like to do, and how can we work on those. Then make sure you find a partner, whether it's an integrator or a supplier or an automation distributor. Find a partner who's done it before. Don't stumble around in the dark. You're not the first one to try to implement collaborative automation, so don't go it alone. Find a partner who can help you. But you do have to know your process. Go out and talk to those operators, talk to those frontline workers, and understand your process. What's not in your work instruction? How did the material flow in? We need consistent material to automate anything, whether it's collaborative or not, so we need to understand what is our real process. And then last but not least, you must identify your champion. Who will own the success in the organization and own the implementation. You'll be much more successful when you do all those things. So really, really great. There was also exhibits with lots of robots. We had partners here that were demonstrating technologies, and I'll make sure that I share some videos of a welding cobot. There was a bolt picking application, a nut picking application, and then just an opportunity to play and interact with the UR5 and really get into the software and use it. And it was just really great. So thank you to everyone today for sharing your thoughts, your insights, your collaboration. It was nice to meet everybody that I met. And thank you so much for the invite to Mark and Betsy at Kinetic Technologies. I really appreciate you. And until next time, ask yourself, what will I automate next?